All right. Good morning. Probably will be a very, very slow day today because it's a holiday. So the market is still open, but the banks and bonds are closed. So I guess there will be a lot less volume than there usually is. So probably that, yeah, it will be a very, very slow day, but we'll see. We could be surprised. As of right now, I mean, market is slightly pulling back. There's um, not much going on. And if we even look at intraday, volume is flat out dead, which is, I mean, pretty normal for intraday, but I guess we'll see how it goes today. BBI, yeah, I talked about that last night. This, not fan of. Um, Looks like there's not much for today. I like even through my gap scanner, I have BBAI that I talked about yesterday. It had earnings. RGTI also had earnings. It is gapping down. What had earnings? ASTS, I think, or ASST. Not sure. Maybe ASTS. Yeah, it did, and it's not moving at all, despite the very, very bad results. Um, Interesting. BBI is not bad though. These are my two positions. Again, GSAT and Light. Light is slightly gapping down after 8% day yesterday, so not worried about it. And GSAT, I'm into profits as well. Took that yesterday. Took the entry on yesterday's live stream. So maybe today BBI can look at it. The rest doesn't look like we'll see much. Honestly, this broke out yesterday. So I kind of, right now it would be a chase. Maybe this for today pump. Earnings are much later. So maybe this QS maybe. It's a very big maybe again. This broke out yesterday. This, I guess maybe we can look at it, keep an eye on it. Maybe LAES. Can look at that. This was a very, very good breakout, but it just had no volume in it. Reverse did not take it because of the volume. There's no, okay, NR, NGRV. Bro, what are you talking about? There's no stock called either NFRV or NGRV. What's the ticker you're talking about? Is it one sec? I think I saw it. Is it this? NRGV? Okay. I mean, it's not bad. I looked at it earlier today. Probably coming off earnings, I guess. Yeah, bad results. Well, unexpected results, but it's gapping up. I mean, maybe. Just, I mean, yeah, I guess we could keep an eye on it. Because of the market conditions, I don't know if we'll end up taking it unless, like, obviously there's some high volume, high momentum. It is going, it's confirming and everything, but um, I think it will probably just be a slow day, which is not a bad thing. It's especially coming off yesterday, and it's kind of normal, like I said earlier, because the audit that we're in right now. The banks, I mean, the market is open, but the banks are closed. The bonds are closed. Um, so yeah, RGTI also had earnings slightly gapping down. Had quite positive earnings though. This looks very, very good. It's starting to look good, but earnings are in 2 days. So if it breaks out today or tomorrow, well, unfortunately, I will not take it because of the earnings. If it keeps within that range and breaks out on earnings, this will be a very, very good entry, probably half a percent risk, just because of how good it looks, how strong it is on the short term, and because it will be catalyst driven as well. But for now, no need to look at it because even if it goes, we won't take it. Maybe this, it's very, very early in the consolidation phase, but just keeping an eye on it because of it's the leader of the solar sector, and solar sector is kind of pumping right now. SLDP pumped last week, yeah, almost a week ago. SCDG, what about this? Yeah, it kind of went again. Runs a bit worse, I'd say, but FSLR is clearly leader within that sector. I'll send my focus list right now, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. So we have, what do we have? All right, all of this. So BBAI, NRGV, Pump, QS, Lumen, LAES, and then Wolf and FSLR. Sending that right now. And here we go. So I'm looking at this. Well, I'm focusing on this today. I'll probably look at other things, but for right now, guess this is what we'll focus on. Market slightly going up these past couple of minutes, but it's been choppy pretty much. Around here, it's gapping down just a bit. Yeah, not even a fifth of a percent, so it's nothing to worry about. Had a very, very good close yesterday. It closed, well, let's look at it on the 1 hour. It will be easier to see. So it tested, maybe not on the 50-minute, maybe, yeah. So right here, it was testing its 10 SMA, right? Around, yeah, 10 SMA, as you can see, is right here on the daily chart. So it was testing right here, bounced on it, went back lower, and then tested it again right here, went back higher, and now it closed above its 10 SMA, as you can see right here. And now, even despite the gap, it's still just above its 10 SMA, which is a good thing. If it stays above it, it kind of bounced on its 50, like it did right here, I guess. But overall, it is a good move. I'd say this is very good thing. That closed above its 10 SMA, and if it's able to stay above it, well, it's an even better thing, I'd say. So yes, but again, I believe we'll have very low volatility today, just because of the fact that the bonds and the banks are closed despite the market being open today. So it will be a lot of retail traders, but not a lot of institutional trading today. So this will probably mean lower volume pretty much everywhere. Despite these two, I'm looking at BBI mostly. Kind of not a fan of the range that it was in, but good earnings and it's gapping up. So we'll look at it. Doesn't mean I'll be entering it, just means I'll look at it. Same thing for this. It's gapping up of earnings, slightly negative results. So we'll see. So only 3.5 minutes before market open. Does any of you guys have any other stocks that you might be looking at, not sure about, that you might want my insight on, or are we all on the same page for today? Apple. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It's having this sort of range right here. Obviously, it's not moving much as of right now, but if you look at it this way, maybe. I guess it's what you might be referring to on the 1 hour. What does it look like? Yeah, I guess maybe something like this. Kind of a slow mover, Apple. So if I were to trade this, I'll do options. But I mean, it's been gaining strength recently. So yeah, maybe. Earnings were like 2 weeks ago. It's not bad. Here. Okay. Yeah, so I guess maybe I mean, it is forming a range right here, and it's even better on the hourly chart. Light is slightly gapping down, um, 3.5 almost, which is quite normal after 8 or so% day yesterday, and then I mean it kind of had a weak close yesterday as well. So if it's just putting on higher lows right here, higher highs, I'm not worried about it. It will run for a bit. We're break even within that trade, and we already took some profits as well. So it is a win and trade, regardless of whatever happens. This, I mean, we entered yesterday, still in profit right now. Kind of excited to see what it will look like today. Well, I think it can tell us a lot, depending on how it hacks. If it takes above yesterday's high, it's a good sign. If not, it's not necessarily a bad sign. It's just, I mean, it has such a strong day yesterday, 14. I mean, almost twice ADR day, and it kind of had a normal, I guess, would say close, not a weak close, not a strong close, pretty average close, I'd say. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Market opens in 1 minute. So for those that join, I'm mainly looking at BBAI and NRGV just because of, I mean, these are two earnings candidates that are gapping up. If not, I'm looking at bomb that I haven't heard on. Maybe even we'll move this here, 11:10. So we'll move this right here. If it crosses, maybe we can look at it. Similar to QS, about 1758. We're just setting up my alerts right now. And these are not alerts meaning that we'll enter. These are alerts meaning that if the stock end up going there, well, it's just an alert. All right, it is at this place. I'm looking at it. Is it worth? Is it not worth? We'll see. Lumen, I guess I could put an alert at yesterday's high, 1139 as well. The market is open. So what about the rest? LES, no. This, no. FSLR. I mean, it would be too early, but I'll still put my alert 278.81. So 278.81. All right, let's start looking at these. BBI, this, no. Slightly down, this slightly down as well. Again, I don't expect much today because of the current conditions. Being a holiday will be a lot less volume during the day. This maybe. BBAI looks like it's just going down. I mean, for now, we could be surprised. I'll put an alert at the high of today, 699. So maybe. And then this, we'll see. Pump has no volume, but if it goes, maybe. I mean, it's having quite a decent range. On the RD chart, it's even better looking, so. I would prefer if it, I mean, it's off to 10 today. But if it goes today, would not necessarily be a bad thing. This, yeah. Earnings are tomorrow, though, on CELC. So it could be good play tomorrow of good earnings results or reaction. And MEDP, what about it? It's kind of a similar looking to CELC, but it's too slow for me. It's 3% ADR. Maybe options, but I don't like trading options within these market conditions. Wow. Just had an alert on this on Twitter. And I mean, it is probably earnings, I guess. Yeah, earnings. It's quite wide though. Yeah, way too wide. Low volume. For earnings, very low volume. But again, with the banks being closed, I can understand it. JCT looks like it might want to test yesterday's high, which is a good thing. Pump. Wow. Right, it just confirmed. I guess we'll wait for 5 minutes, and if it's, we don't want to rush into anything, so if it's worth taking on 5 minutes, then I'll probably take it. If not, I'll skip it, and I'm not worried about it. That's the kind of mindset you need to have. Like if something goes and you decide to skip it, like don't be mad at yourself or whatever for not taking it, right? You just, I guess you respected your rules, you followed your rules. And when in these conditions, you need to not be too much aggressive. So if you don't like something, if something you think is not worth taking, don't take it. Well, don't be mad at yourself. It's going. Yes, it is going. Yes, you did not take it. Whatever. What can you do? It's better that you just stop thinking about it, and if you keep thinking about it, end up getting FOMO or chase the stock. What would be the size on this? Not too great. Not too bad either, but it's not too great. If it keeps around here, I'll take it. If it goes a lot higher, probably not. Size will be too low. but it's only like 20 seconds, I guess, until 5-minute high. So putting my alert right here. What about the rest? What about this? Not. I mean, it might be going. What about the stop width? Not bad. This would be a bit better if it goes. Well, I like this setup better, but I like this size better. And it's an AI stock. I mean, this is an energy stock, which is not bad right now. Both of these are not bad. They're not great. Don't get me wrong, but they're not bad. I mean, yeah, this is probably just too wide. 10 or so percent stop. I mean, it is a 9% ADR. Just the size you would get into this is not good. What about VSAT? Was it off earnings yesterday? Yeah, okay. There's kind of I guess the market is very slow today. Isn't moving much. This, all right. This is all right. I guess we just keep looking. All right, so now a lot more volume. When I looked at it earlier, volume was so low, but now it's looking better. And same for this. Obviously, it's off earnings, so the volume is higher, but what are you guys looking at for today? Is any of y'all looking at something, or just there's not much going on right now? I feel like Apple. Yeah, you talked about Apple earlier. What is it looking like today? It's not bad. Isn't bad looking. Kind of lower volume, but again, it's banks are closed, bonds are closed as well. If Light has a very strong close today, might do another trim. I might. We'll have to see. Smaller trim, maybe like a 10% or so trim, just to lock in a bit more profits in these conditions, in these market conditions, while still keeping good size on it. This is breaking down. All right. This kind of is making lower lows as well. This has some potential if it keeps tightening for maybe until next week, like early next week, and it breaks out, will be very, very good. This is what I mean. We took it yesterday and it kind of reversed, but I mean, it's still within the range, so wow. Right, so now it's breaking down completely. NUAI. I'm surprised this isn't moving much at earnings, and it's like a $10 billion market cap company, and it's, I think the revenue is, what's the revenue looking like? I think it's very, very low. 1.9 million per share. Bro, this is insane for it. I mean, $5.7 million revenue? Is it what it's saying? Okay, no, deliveries. Whatever, it's very, very low revenue compared to its market cap. But again, it had so much momentum recently. Well, in the past run we had, where is it? Here. It has so much momentum when in this run right here. And now it's just going down. Under its 50 SMA, which I don't like much. What about QBTS? Does it have earnings coming on? No, it had earnings last week. These are the two, I guess, better ones. Other are just terrible. RQQ. Yeah. What about this? I just remembered. Yeah, this is insane. What was the news on this? I know it's a biotech. It's not a... No entry today. Well, this just confirmed. Um, I'll look at how much size I can guess on this. Um, oh, he's not a meat. Oh, one sec. Right, so how many size can I get? What's the size on this? I don't think it's worth it, honestly. If you guys really want to take it, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just very, very low, small size, I guess, for the risk that you're putting into. If you put a 0.25% risk, which is what I would do, it's like 2% of your account at this entry. It's not worth it. Like even if it goes it's go to 100%. Like you made 100% on this trade, and you don't take profits before that, you will make 2% profit of your account. This is an 8 risk reward for 100%. This is uh, not a great thing, I would say. Well, 8 risk reward is not bad. Don't get me wrong, but like for this, when in these market conditions, I will personally skip it. There's really not much we can do today. I mean, unless you really want to take this or have more exposure, I guess, when the like in the market or within this sector. But again, if you end up taking it, please do low risk. I know some of you guys are crazy with the risk, but it's not a moment to be crazy aggressive. And it's not a day as well to be crazy aggressive just because of the low volume, low volatility, because of the holiday. I don't know what holiday it is. It's like a US holiday, but yeah, I mean, yesterday was a good day to be, yeah, yeah, we did held 50%. not 50%, well, 50 SMA. But I mean, we did L right here, and this is right after the run we had. And these past couple of weeks, it just, I mean, yes, it made a all-time high, but it was not a momentum market. Everything was choppy, and we got stopped out like a lot more than we did right here. So what I'm saying is like the fact we need to be still conservative is just, I mean, yes, it's a good sign for the overall market, but is it a good sign for momentum market, momentum stocks? Maybe, maybe not. So this is what we still need to look for, still need to see. If it is, of course, we'll put on more risk. If it's not, or if it just keeps being choppy like it was right here these past, let's say, 3 weeks, I guess. Um, Maybe, I mean, if you're aggressive now and it's just choppy, it will be, I mean, you'll just lose a lot more money. Or I guess maybe not a lot more, but you'll just lose more money if you risk more and it's choppy and you get stopped out often. So it's kind of the position I think we're in right now. I think we still need time. It is a very good sign, but I think we still need time um, I mean, to see where the market is going for, or what the market is going for. Is it just again these large? Is it just driven by these earnings, large caps, or is it really, or does it really want to go higher? And again, the stimulus check is a good thing for the market, the $2,000 stimulus check, because the last time it happened, it was around COVID-19, and the stock market went crazy. But I think it's still pretty early to have a decent opinion on this. So the only thing we can really look at is what happened, and what happened is a good bounce on the 50 SMA, exactly like it did right here, which again is a good sign for the overall market. I would like it to be a good sign for momentum market. What about IWM? I mean, this is not looking as good as SPY, for example, but we'll see. About QQQ, good thing QQ now it's between it's 10 and 20. SPY is looking better, but I guess we'll see. What do you think about this? Was it? What is your opinion on the market right now? Does it align with what I'm saying, or do you have a different opinion? So maybe NRGV is going a bit. If you guys took it, great. If you guys did not take it, now is not the time. Okay, yeah, exactly. So momentum names, like I said, yeah, I think we agree on this. Momentum names need to show strength, but the overall market, these larger caps like Apple that you talked about, again, it looks like it might be going or want to go today. Did it make higher highs? Did it break out? Yes, it did. What about Tesla? Not crazy. What about Meta? Oh, wow. No. What about Nvidia? Earnings are coming, right? Next week. So this Nvidia earnings next week is a very, very big thing for the market. Like every time Nvidia earnings it will be, I mean, it will tell us a lot, right? And because it's such a big stock, I mean, it's not a $5 trillion market cap anymore, but it was. And it's huge. AMD, very, very strong. Hood. I mean, Hood is not big though, but what about Google? Google is good. I mean, it is strong. It is going up. So again, stock like Apple, Google, what about this? Maybe even this, I guess. Yes, it is. It is good. It is a good market for these stocks, but momentum names need some time. Oh my god, such a slow day. Market is not moving at all. Could be choppier than this. I mean, it's still pretty early, but we'll see. It's been like 20 minutes since market open, and I already feel like we've pretty much covered everything we need to. Maybe this, actually. I mean, it has very low volume, though. Very, very low volume, but it is looking good. What would be the size on this? It would probably be pretty good size as well. We'll look at it. Yeah, this would be pretty good size. But again, low volume. If it confirms them, I mean, above yesterday's high can be a possible entry if you really want to. Like this, it's. I mean, if you really want to have some more exposure, you can take these. This one I skipped, and now it look. I mean, it is looking good. Pump maybe, BBI. I mean, doesn't look like it wants to do much, and if it does, stop will be too wide, I guess. Oh no, it's not. Okay, yeah. So this stop would be better than this one. Again, this is energy sector. We have BE, Yellow. I mean, this is nuclear. What about LTBR nuclear? Yeah, I guess. What about the top gainers in the market? This one is funny because I personally skipped it. Where like here, I guess, or either this day or this day. So either on this day, where I guess it is a breakout, like it is going this day. I personally skipped it, and like people were like, "Right, you're missing out." All right, I guess. And then didn't do much until this day, which this was a very good day, right? I skipped it again because, in my opinion, the breakout was here. This is continuation. Of course, it is good. It's sort of another breakout, especially if you look at it on the hourly chart. Like, yes, there's a small range here. It could it could be a breakout, I guess, if you do something like this, right? It is a breakout. But I skipped it again because the clearer breakout was here, low volume. I think it was one of the reasons that I skipped it. And then everyone was excited about this day. So a lot of people entered like right here or later in the day. Next day, I mean, it started off really, really strong reverse. And I think not this day, this one, whatever, it just stopped out. So if you ended up, I mean, if you did not take profit on day one, you just took profit lower. Or if you waited for another day like this with a strong close, you probably got stopped out. So it was pretty choppy. So I thought it was pretty funny. Um, just and I actually it has earning in 2 days. So yeah, I think it's pretty funny. Like especially these stocks where a lot of people actually talk about these and are like especially on socials, people always talk about well momentum names, right? It had momentum right here, I guess, and everyone is quiet when it's turning down or when it doesn't follow through. So I guess this probably, I mean, maybe these two are the only thing I'm looking at today. And this is again a big maybe. This is just the volume that's kind of pissing me off a bit. Such low volume. And this, I mean, it's just not moving much for now. Again, maybe these two today are two positions, or my two positions at the moment are not looking bad. We'll have to see and wait until the end of the day, see if we take any trims. But I mean, if they just stay like this and they don't move, I won't obviously take more trims. It's not a good position. Take trims. But if you have strong close, for example, could be a good place to maybe take some trims. Again, not much we can look at more today. So unless you guys have any questions or any things you want to talk about, I might hop off early for today. Just because of the overall conditions, not much we can look at. And if either BBAI and Pump confirm and I end up taking one of them, I will send out the alert, obviously.